Good afternoon. Hello. Welcome back to day 16 of my 21-day Mastering My Money Mindset Challenge. So I really hope you've been doing all these exercises. They are so important and they give you so much valuable information about where you stand with your relationship with money and finances. So today we're going to talk about something really, really important, and it's actually something that is extremely dysfunctional, and this is what they label financial enmeshment, also known as financial incest, which sounds super yucky. But so basically, what is financial enmeshment? Financial enmeshment is when there is an inappropriate connection between the parent and the child regarding money, in the sense that the parent is bringing the child into a dynamic and forcing upon them a situation in which they're being kind of too much information is being placed on their shoulders that is inappropriate for their age and their situation, or inappropriate for the dynamics of the situation. For instance, so say, it's divorced parents, and the mother is saying to the child, well, I'm sorry, but you can't go to summer camp this year because your father won't pay child support. That is inappropriate. That child, you are bringing that child into the dynamics of your financial relationship with your ex-spouse, and it's completely inappropriate. And these are the tactics that are typically used in parental alienation, which is a very, very disturbing trend in divorces these days. So financial enmeshment, it can also be when you are burdening your child, not necessarily just only around divorce situations, but when you are burdening your child with the weight of your financial stress, right? So you bring your kids in, and you sit them down at the table and you start just pouring out your guts about all the stress around the finances and would you lose the house and things like that. Children are not emotionally stable enough, strong enough, emotionally mature enough to be able to handle those types of situations, nor is it their job. It is inappropriate for a parent to dump this on their children. Now, the problem is that when this is done to children, the children grow up to not only embody this financial disorder for themselves, but they typically run alongside other financial disorders, such as becoming a shopaholic, or even becoming dependent, right? So they become so traumatized around money, they become dependent and can't stand on their own 2 feet. Or maybe they are, they have spending issues, overbuying. It brings with it, you are basically traumatizing the child, you are financially traumatizing them, and you are setting them up for future failure. So what I want you to do today's exercise is, I want you to sit down and write down any time in your memory when you were a child, if you felt that there was any kind of financial enmeshment where your parents were bringing you into the dynamics of the finances in an inappropriate way. And I also want you to then sit down, if you are, a parent, sit down and write down anytime either yourself or your spouse may have engaged in this kind of behavior with your own children, and so really do a data dump, pull all that stuff out. And if you have found that you have done that with your own children, then it's important for you to go back and remedy that situation and try to heal that with your children. Talk to them, kind of have a dialogue around it. But if you cause damage there, emotionally, it's your job to fix it. It's important, because we're all responsible for our actions. And if we were inappropriate in that way and dumping that stress upon our children, then you've got to own it and you've got to fix it. So I hope you found value in that. I look forward to hearing everybody's responses regarding this, and we'll see you tomorrow on day 17. Thanks.